What's the future of wireless speakers? Well, this question comes to us from Andrew in Brisbane, Australia. I've been to Perth and I've been to Sydney, but never Brisbane. And if you know Australia, it's a huge continent, same size as the United States, but pretty much everybody lives on the outskirts along the coasts. But that's a place where I would definitely like to go. Okay. Hey, Paul, what are your thoughts and plans on wireless technology with consideration to your new speaker line? Literally, while I was purchasing new hi-fi quality Ethernet cable for my hi-fi network, because I'm old school, I was watching the promotional YouTube video of the new Bowers & Wilkins wireless formation series. Now, with B&W, B&O, Lin, and probably many other high-end manufacturers releasing wireless products, what's your take on what looks to be an inevitable direction in the audiophile scene? Is this the beginning of the demise of cable manufacturing? Also, is PS Audio planning to move into this direction with an all-in-one speaker, seeing that you're halfway there? I assume halfway there meaning our AN3s. Well, I think it's a great question, and the answer is not so simple. The issues with wireless speakers are many. On the one hand, and let's not even talk about wireless for a moment. Let's just talk about active speakers, regardless of how they're driven. Active speakers have been around forever. And by an active speaker, I mean a speaker where all the amplification, everything is internal to the speaker, plugs into the wall, and somehow you just get a signal into it, either wirelessly or with a simple wire out of your preamplifier, right? Meridian's made them. I mean, there's tons you can buy online. They've been around forever, and they've never done very well. Audiophiles seem to be very hesitant to even consider wireless speakers into their sphere. And so the quick answer to that is yes, we will eventually have wireless speakers, guaranteed, because we're entering the speaker business for a whole bunch of reasons that I've discussed before. Will we immediately have wireless speakers? No. And the reason is most audiophiles just aren't ready for wireless speakers. Now, so let's look at the field you're talking about. The new B&W Foundation series. You know, B&W got bought. I think it was a Chinese company bought them, a big venture capital firm, and no, it's a Chinese guy, but I think it's Silicon Valley. Anyway, I don't know. Big venture capital firm bought B&W, and all of us in the industry have been waiting and watching to see what they're going to do with the company, because B&W is a venerable stanchion of high-end audio for years and years and years. And they've announced a new wireless speaker system that's kind of cool, actually. Our director of marketing, Bill Liebens, heard it and listened up and said it sounded fabulous. And so, you know, hats off to them. Now, what they're trying to do is not so much hit the audiophile market. They're looking to go after Sonos. And Sonos is, of course, all wireless, has been for years. They do a great job at it. Their speakers don't sound very good, not to my ears. And I have a Sonos system at home. On my TV upstairs, I've got a Sonos soundbar, and when we listen to background music, we'll play Sonos, but never for serious listening. And they're a billion-dollar company. They may have just done an IPO, I'm not sure. But it, you know, and then Apple has their little wireless boxes, and Google's got everybody wants to get into the wireless home space, home audio space. And that's not audiophile, and neither is Bowers & Wilkins. They're just trying to get into that same space and establish themselves. Now, having said all of that, there are a few attempts at fully active speakers. Bruno Puzzi, who's one of the brightest designers in the world. I mean, this guy just knows Class D amplifiers till the cows are coming home. And he started up a company called Hypex, and now he's off on his own don't remember the name of the new company that he's doing, but he's got what people tell me is just one hell of a great sounding, fully DSP'd active loudspeaker. And if anybody could do it, Bruno could. Bruno is just a frickin' genius. I mean, the guy is amazing. So, yeah, there's little sporadic things here and there. Okay. I would put forth the following idea, and I'll tell you our secret plan in the meantime. And I don't want to make this video too long. But again, audiophiles are pretty much set on their collection of boxes and wires that connect their loudspeakers up. And we're being slightly brave in that these speakers, the AN series, these are the smallest in the AN series, these are self-amplified in the bass and in the mid-bass. So this woofer here, along with the woofer on the side, those are all built-in analog and power amplifiers, about 1,400 watts driving all of those. And then all your amp is doing is the mid-range and the tweeter, okay? That's a bold step, and I'm already getting flack for it. People are going, well, I don't want to waste my big amplifier on this, and which I look at that and go, that's silliness. That's just, But there it is. That's just the way, we audiophiles think, we can do better. Well, I don't think you can. I don't think you can drive these speakers specifically better than we can, because we designed the drivers and everything around the amplifier. I'll get off on a rant if I get going here, and I don't want to do that. So this is half amplified, but certainly not wireless. I think the future is in wireless speakers, and I intend, here's our big secret reveal, we intend as a company to take some steps in that direction, and those steps will be, we have a line of Stellar products that are coming out that will be down cells from this, okay? And this is like 15,000 for the pair. And so we'll have speakers that come in, I think it's 8, 6, and 3,000. And they will just take a standard amplifier, and they'll have great bass, and they'll look cool, all that kind of good stuff, right? Great sounding speakers. So the idea to be, starting with those speakers, we will show the world how great a speaker like that can sound. Then it establishes itself, and everybody says, okay, we're going to put it in this category. We know that this speaker from PS Audio is a B+, or wherever you want to rank it, right? It's here. And you can put all these different amplifiers on it, and it'll sound different and all this. But it establishes a baseline of how that speaker sounds. And we assume it's going to be a great baseline. But the point is, at the instant that that speaker has established itself and everybody knows it, knows what it can do, then we'll make that same speaker available with wireless. Now, what's the logic behind that? Well, if we establish the speaker first out of the chute with wireless, it'll be ranked wherever it ranks. And every audiophile on the planet will go, that's too bad, because I'm sure if it wasn't wireless, it would rank here. But by doing it the opposite way, so it already gets ranked, you know how it sounds with your amplifier, right? And you've ranked it here. Then when I get you a wireless module that you can pop out the old one, pop in the new one, and listen to it, and it ranks here, now we got you. Because you know how the speaker sounds with your amp, and now I'm going to show you what it's going to sound like with the right way to amplify it, and wireless too. So that's the master plan. You won't see anything like that for 2 or 3 years, so don't sweat about it, but that's our big secret. Okay, thanks for the question. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.